Hi there everyone, we're continuing to look at what's called the armour of God in Ephesians chapter 6 and we're looking at these different aspects of the armour which we as the church are called to put on together as we fight in this spiritual battle. We're up to chapter 6 verse 15. I'll just read it in context. From chapter 14, verse 14 rather. So Ephesians chapter 6 verse 14, we're told, "Stand firm then with the belt of truth buckled round your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place." And verse 15, "And with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace." We're to have our feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. That phrase sounds a little bit odd, doesn't it? It's partly building on some Old Testament pictures of seeing the feet of the messenger on the mountains who's bringing this good news of peace. It's related to some aspects of things that are going on in Ephesians as well. What's the upshot for us? Well, our feet are to be ready. We're to be in a state of readiness to share the gospel of peace, the good news that we find in the Bible that says that we can now have peace with God and peace with each other. That's explored in Ephesians chapter 2. You can go in and have a read of the second half of Ephesians chapter 2 and understand more about this gospel of peace. It's ironic, isn't it? We're talking about fighting. It's a battle. It's a military metaphor, and yet we're equipped with a message of peace. When Jesus was born and the angels appeared, there was an army of angels, and what did they declare? They declared a message of peace. Why? Because Jesus the Saviour had been born, the one who is going to come and bring us peace with God. And that's our message today as Christians. It's a message that anyone, any kind of person, can have peace with God through Jesus and the forgiveness that he's brought about. And that's a message for you today. If you're not yet a personal follower of Jesus, you can have peace with God, the God who made you, through Jesus. So let's be ready to share that message of peace.